Eastern governors had a meeting about the insecurity in Eastern State. Do you know upon their agenda, there's no measure of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. All they are saying that the insecurity in the East, when you are being caught, they will be dealt with as a criminal according to the law of the land. You know what it is, that the Eastern governors went and employed military to be killing our own boys who are protesting for the release of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, who are protesting that we don't want Nigeria, we want independence. You see what is going on? The northern side of Nigeria is defending their territory, while we, the Igbo side in the Biafran territory, are asking the army to take our children to make a killing zone. Forgetting that those children are the people that will vote during election. Those children are the people that will come to your rescue when things start against you. Today, the Eastern governors, they all come together and say that we don't want the insecurity our boys, that we are going to deal with them sensibly, not dialogue with our boys and know what is going on, not to make sure that we'll go out and release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, not to take a stand that releasing of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is non-negotiable. None of this again. Because of what? The whole idea of people fighting Mazi Simon Ekpa is trying to make Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to spend his entire life there. And the brothers and people there, some people are buying this. Now, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is no longer in the question again. The IPOP is no longer in the question again. Guys, soon, keep going. As you guys keep pressing this, the next thing you will hear that nobody talks about Mazin Nnamdi Kanu again. You are fighting for entire state, entire nation. None of them coming out to speak for you. It's a big problem. Lawyers are not enough to speak. Lawyers are into their business. Anybody can hire a lawyer to come and speak for them. So what you guys are doing now, standing against Mazin Simon Ekpa, who is rising up and saying no, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu should be released, is very dangerous to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. And you guys should know that a lot of people have died in this struggle. A lot of people have died because of what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu said in his words. A lot of people have died trying to defend that land. Today, you are saying that no, Mazin Simon is doing that and doing that. Remember that if you ever try to sue Mazin Simon Ekpa, families of those that died or family of those that listen to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, believing that what he says is for Biafra and died, they will sue Mazin Nnamdi Kanu too. They will sue you that are coming out to say all these things. Guys, our Eastern governors, Hope Uzodinma is never a time in support of IPOP. Even what's his name? Enugu State Governor is never in support of IPOP. All these governors, and they are not in support of IPOP. Today, you guys are giving them every cause to speak, and they are standing. Today, Nnamdi Kanu will be forgotten. And you guys are stopping the only thing that is remembering Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, the sit at home, and the 2-week sit at home ordered. Mazin Simon Ekpa said he will not betray Mazin Nnamdi Kanu like every one of you are doing today. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is no longer valuable because he's suffering for you guys, and because he's in dungeon, they are pressing him. He has to say this thing that he's saying. He can actually come out and say, I'm not in support of sit at home, in order to be free. Then free Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to London today and see what he will speak. He will speak differently. Guys, you guys can listen to what governor said and tell me later.
Gentlemen of the press, communique on the meeting of the Southeast governors. Following the conclusion of the meeting of the Southeast governors at Enugu State Government House, in attendance were Senator Hope Uzodinma, Governor of Imo State Chairman, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, Governor of Anambra State, Dr. Alex Oti, Governor of Abia State, Right Honorable Francis Mufu, Governor of Ebonyi State, Dr. Peter Mba, Governor of Enugu State, our host. The forum firmly resolved to fight insecurity decisively in the region, individually and collectively, in partnership with the federal government of Nigeria and other stakeholders. We commend the security agencies for their cooperation and achievements thus far, and encourage them not to relent. We wish to categorically state that the perpetrators of the insecurity and their sponsors in our region are criminals and should not be seen as legitimate agitators. Therefore, upon arrest, they should be dealt with in accordance with the laws of the land. The forum resolved to hold the Security and Economic Summit for Southeast region on a date to be announced soon. That represents the long hours of meeting by the forum. Thank you.
Normally, issue like this is surrendered by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case and how to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and bring back peace to the eastern side. Today is no longer the case. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer, in the agenda, and these people are carried on. Thank you for